So the first is from the consequence side, we have to understand the potential impacts of an event before we can understand the risk. And OT cyber events have many more potential types of outcomes than an IT cybersecurity event. They can have potential impacts on safety. So there have been documented cyber attacks specifically going after safety instrumented systems with the intent to trigger an explosion or other unsafe event. So that is something that, if successful, attackers could potentially cause fatalities remotely in a cyber event. We've seen environmental consequences where there are actually releases of raw sewage as far back as 2000 in Australia from an OT cybersecurity event. We've seen lost production and downtime either from ransomware or from manipulation of equipment set points. So that has been, very significant loss. We've seen equipment damage. There was the Stuxnet attack in the Middle East. There is also a German steel mill that was not able to shut down properly. So seeing, very massive equipment damage and replacement costs. We've seen reputational damage where there's a failure to meet customer commitments, loss of confidential information, thinking about loss of the secret sauce for food manufacturing and beverage manufacturing, and understanding, the potential impacts if those critical batch conditions or the raw materials as part of the batch, if those are lost from the industrial system, also looking at off-spec product both from a financial cost standpoint and a potential consumer safety standpoint. So there are lots of different outcomes that a cyber event on an OT system could have.